Hello,
Hello everyone.
welcome to our booth. Today, we would like to tackle a very important issue, I would say, for fellow interpreters.
Yeah, especially those who work remotely in remote simultaneous interpreting and who most of the times, not always, but most of the time have to deal with Zoom.
Absolutely, but before that, let us remind you about our social media, how to follow us. If you like this content, please like it and subscribe to our channel.
And share it with your friends also.
Absolutely. And also follow us on social media. We are almost everywhere. And also have a look at our website, www.cabinadoppia.com, where you will find useful, we hope, useful content for interpreters and translators, and also on-demand courses and live courses devoted to technology and interpretation and translation.
So, in one of our previous videos, I think it should show you, but if it doesn't, just take a look at our channel and you will find it almost immediately. And I was saying that in one of our previous videos, we've talked about virtual audio cables, audio routing, so why virtual audio cables are important for the work of an interpreter, and how can you download them, how can you install them, and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. So now look at that video if you haven't watched it yet.
We are going to see how to make them work.
Yeah.
So how to make the most of them, and we are going to use them in a very popular virtual audio mixer, which is unfortunately just for Windows. There are some alternatives for Mac OS, and you can browse the internet looking for them because there are many actually.
Which are quite similar to Voicemeeter, let's say it.
Yeah, and as you anticipated, we'll be talking about
Voicemeeter. I have already said Voicemeeter. Why should you use Voicemeeter as an interpreter? Because it allows you to have a direct possibility to balance the volume between the floor, for example, and your booth mate if you're working on RSI, remote simultaneous interpreting, and also to improve a little bit, as much as possible, of course, the quality of the input audio you receive on, let's say, for example, Zoom or other platforms.
So, as you can see, this is the base version of Voicemeeter. It's on a try and donate basis, so you can download it for free, and if you like it, then you can donate to the developer in order to thank him for for this very useful piece of software.
So, very affordable solution.
So, as you can see, this is the basic version. You have 3 inputs and 1 output. Then you have more complex versions, such as one is called Voicemeeter Banana, the other one is called Voicemeeter Potato, for to mix more inputs and outputs. But for our work as interpreters, I don't think that we would need very complicated setups. I think that this is more than
enough. Yeah.
And in this case, you will have, as I said, the inputs and the output. And what you would like to do in order to be able to control everything from here is to have your applications, in this case, Zoom Workplace and Microsoft Teams for the back channel with your own booth mate.
So let's say, for example, you're working for simultaneous interpreting on Zoom, and you have Teams, Microsoft Teams, as a back channel to communicate directly with your booth mate.
So what you would like to do, think about it, this Voicemeeter as a physical mixer.
Yeah.
You would like to have one cable coming from Zoom going to Voicemeeter, so that's the virtual audio cable, as we said. Another virtual audio cable going from Teams to Voicemeter, which can be the stereo input or the virtual input.
The second and the third column.
The second and the third column.
Yeah.
And then something mixing the audio and
balancing them.
And then you have the output, which can be, for example, your
voice.
Your headsets.
Yeah, your headsets, your voice.
Headsets.
Where you're speaking and interpreting.
So yeah, what you're listening from the floor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the management of the microphone, the input is, it's another thing from here. So it is just manages the output, which I mean what comes to your ears. So you can do that. We've already done that, but first selecting an input device. which can be one of the virtual audio cables we've mentioned last time. So, okay, this is already selected. I don't want to remove it. Okay. And then on Zoom, you will have to
select
as the input source, what you're listening as a speaker, you will have to select the same. So if here on Voicemeeter is called the cable output, then on Zoom you have to select the cable input.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
So it's the other way around. Now you will want to be able to hear it, but if you make a sound test, when it does it, tan, taran, tan, tan, then
you will see it moving.
You will see that it will be moving, and then you can see here, and it's going to the output.
Yeah, the bars are moving.
So the bars are moving, so it's working. So it means that the audio from Zoom is coming from here, goes to stereo input 1, and then it comes out to your headsets.
So the first part is set, correct?
Then, for the second one, you can either use another stereo input with the additional cables that you have that are donation, where you have to pay for to have them, or you can use the virtual input, which comes for free with Voicemeeter.
So column number 3.
So then you go here, for example, in Teams or whatever other application you would like to use as a back channel. I know Discord is very popular, for example, WhatsApp, whatever.
Yeah.
You select here, so as the input, so as what comes to your ears, I think it's the output or the loudspeaker, it says, but whatever. I mean, you can have cable A, or I think it's the Voicemeeter input. One of those two you can choose. Then let's make a test call, which you can't hear it from OBS, but you will see that it will connect, and the audio
moving.
will be coming in the second channel, and the bars are moving. So if I am to do this, and I am to put them, both of them at the same time, hope I did it in time before this ended. Well, let's try again. Let's try again. So let's hang up the call with echo, and we'll do it again, another test call.
On Teams.
On Teams, so it will take some time to connect.
Yeah.
And you will think that
it's smoothing. They are both
moving, so the audio is being mixed, and you will have it there. And you can do many things here. You can try to adjust, so to have bass boost, or to boost the highs, to have sort of echo removal.
Yeah, and this allows you to a certain extent, to improve the quality of your input audio. Of course, it is no miracle.
It's a sort of equalizer here. Then you can click right. You can also, pan the audio. So, for example, I would like the Zoom audio on the left and my Voicemeeter audio on the right.
Yeah, so you can balance between the two ears, left and right, for example. So many possible functionalities, many possible applications. Think about working remotely on Zoom, for example, or any other RSI specific or unspecific platform. And think about using this device, this virtual audio mixer, for you to improve your work and to make it easier.
Yeah, so I think it's a very useful one.
Yeah.
We still use it today. We've been using it since the beginning of the RSI boost.
Use it for a long time and very happy. We must be
very happy with it. Yeah, it works very well and it's quite reliable.
And also affordable. So we hope this was useful. See you next time. And remember to follow us on our social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.